So, it's not the video that I ever wanted to be making such a short period of time after going stage 2 of my car, but yeah, these cars are just kind of hit and miss, it seems, because I have been told by my mechanic that it does need a new engine. It is a car at the end of the day, so I'm not really too bothered, and I do have a good old trusty 1.9 TDI still over there that I can use on the daily, but it is just a shame that this car has pretty much kicked the bucket. So this is just how it's sitting here at the minute. Yeah, taking my number plates and stuff off it, and yeah, it's just been sitting up here it has been sitting for a good while. I have been told by my mechanic that it does need, I'm not sure, honestly. I need to plug it in properly, but he was saying he did take the oil filter out, and there was a bit of metal filings in it. Doesn't appear that there's any sort of holes in the block or nothing like that there. There's no oil on the ground. So I'll start the car up and just show you quickly what it sounds like. So yeah, definitely a bad knocking sound from the engine. It's just a bit of condensation coming off the downpipe, but yeah, definitely a new engine job needed. Bit of a shame. Still sounds good from this side, so it does. But yeah, turn that off. Just make sure it doesn't do any more damage. Not that it makes a difference, but yeah, that is pretty much where the car's at the minute. Don't really think it's anything to do with the map or anything that was put on it, or I mean, there is let me just show you. So that is probably what it has to do with 94,000 miles. Yeah, it is. I would say in terms of being a high performance petrol engine with a lot of horsepower, a lot of miles. The issues I did have previously with this car as well, from the other videos that I did put out. Yeah, not sure if it's had any sort of implication, but I would imagine it did. But yeah, that's where it sits at the minute. As I said, not really too bothered. It does need a new engine, but I'm kind of sitting here thinking, do I put a new engine in it with 30,000 miles, 50,000 miles, or do I rebuild this one with forged parts? And you know, all questions that I've been asking myself based on, you know, what the best route is to go down. But yeah, the car's just been sitting here for a while. So yeah, that's it. There's no two real ways about it. This engine does need to come out of this car regardless, and either drop a fresh engine into it or potentially forge this engine, get it rebuilt completely, stripped apart, with forged pistons and con rods and new bearings, and just a complete overhaul of the engine. Generally speaking, they are kind of working out at the around the same sort of money to do it anyway, as opposed to, you know, do you drop an engine in it that's going to cost you $3.5 grand, $4 grand, that might have the same sort of issues, or do you completely rebuild this one and you know exactly what's in it? Yeah, that's really it. There's nothing really else to say. It's kind of just been sitting here ever since it's happened. But at the end of the day, it is just a car, and it can and will be fixed regardless, either better than before or whatever. But next plans for the car, I'm kind of still on the lookout for good second-hand engines. Where I'm from, they're very difficult to get, just because you are relying on you're relying on crash damaged cars, so we are, and yeah, they don't come about too often here in Northern Ireland. England, there's loads of them, especially from Bradford and Birmingham, but with that you don't exactly know what you're getting. But yeah, so next up is going to be taking this whole engine out of this bay. Well, yeah, that's the first thing that needs to happen. Engine needs to come out, and then we can go from there to see what the best route to go is. It is a complete shame, because I do miss driving this car now that it's broken, and I was considering just selling it as it was to a breaker's yard and going to buying like a Mark 7.5 or potentially an RS3, but realistically it's just better for myself to put an engine in this, because you do get a bit more money back from it as opposed to just selling it completely broken like this here. But yeah, at the end of the day, it is just a car. Cars can be replaced, and they're designed to be fixed and repaired or made better, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you like this video or my old previous videos, please hit the like and subscribe button, and yeah, stay tuned for more content, either this year or potentially a different car. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I did notice that a lot of my subscribers or viewers are not actually subscribed either, so it'd be good to get a lot more subscribers, potentially just for more builds or whatever in the future.